Vampyr walkthrough slash live stream. As always, thank you so much for the support that you guys have been giving me the last multiple videos. I'm so happy, so blessed. Now, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded, that's why I tried to do the slash. I would probably fast forward about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 at most, because I always give 5 minutes, roughly, for people to show up for the live stream part of it. And if you're wanting to interact with those live streams, I do stream Tuesday and Saturdays at 11:45 Central Standard Time. So if you want to hop on and interact while I play through the latest game that I'm playing, which today is Vampyr from 2018. Very underrated game in my opinion. But yeah, thank you guys if you... excuse me. Hey, Jurassic is in here. As always, if you're in the live stream, since we can see the number does not always show who's in here, just comment, let me know you're in here. I'd much rather go off that than the number it says up there, so, because I don't trust this little one over in this corner. It was 0 when my boy Jurassic was in here, so that's the whole beginning part. And as I said, feel free to fast forward, it won't hurt my feelings if you want to just get into the gameplay and the walkthrough part of this. But I give this first 5 minutes to see how everybody's day's going, and obviously wait for people to get here. But see, and I've been asked before, like, you know, why give the 5 minutes if, like, no one shows up? Well, if no one shows up, my video will still be up there and you guys can still watch it. It's one thing I love about YouTube, is it's always there. So I've had people that, you know, have messaged me and they're like, I missed your live stream, and I was like, well, don't worry, man. If you want to sit down for an hour and a half to 2 hours and watch a video, it's up there. It's like watching a mini movie. Actually, it's about the length of a movie. This one will probably be another 2-hour stream. I've needed this stream these last few days, so I'm glad to hop back in this and see everybody's reaction to the story aspects of the game. But yeah, so I didn't know if this is gonna start it or not, so I left it on this screen here. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt if I clicked it and then waited the next 2 minutes. Oh, okay, cool. That'd be better. Now that I know, I'll leave it on this screen. So everybody in the chat, Jurassic, how's your day today? I've always sang the praises of this game. So I know when I started doing gaming streams, I knew I would want to play this. Just for a prep, if you're new to the thing, I'm very much a Boy Scout when it comes to these games. If you tie something to a moral decision, I'm gonna be moral most of the time. I see my boy Luca's in here. What is up? Like in this game, they have this whole system with everybody, basically NPCs in the games that are important. You can drain them for blood for a huge XP boost, just to get a huge amount of XP to put towards abilities and stuff like that. Problem is, almost everyone in the game is connected in some way, and draining one person is going to affect the other, and it's going to affect the state of the community as a whole. So basically it's saying if you want to be a full-on vampire, your ending is probably going to be really bad, and the city is going to be dreadful. Everyone's going to attack you on sight. I'm a Boy Scout, so I'm playing it, as I always say, how I imagine the character, Jonathan Reed, who is a doctor, how he would play it if he was a vampire, which is basically the bare minimum that you have to drain. So this will be a more moral vampire playthrough, I guess. And I see my boy Phantom is in here, as always. Always appreciate it. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and get started. Again, if you hop in the stream afterwards, always comment, makes me know who's here. But let's get started. I'm doing good, Jurassic. I see you are binging Power Rangers. Hope I'm not taking up too much of your time. But thank you for stopping. And whether, I always say, whether you're here for 30 minutes or the whole stream, thank you so much. But let's get started. If you want more of the plot of the game, you go check the first part. It's a little bit of, it's a much longer one. Like I said, I'm shooting for probably 2 hours today. Depends on what we get in the game itself. But that first part really breaks down the story, introduces you to a lot of the characters in this hospital that we're going to be interacting with throughout the game multiple times. I did all the dialogue options I could so that, excuse me, from here on out, I won't have to ask 30 questions. I could just ask the question that's vital to the current objective. Okay, our boy Jonathan Reed, one of my favorite video game characters of all time. Alright, so see what we're doing today. What's our objective? We have the main objective or the side stuff. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to do this one right now. The hard part about some of these side missions is they're not like level based, so you'll never know until you do the mission if... Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Alright. What I was saying is, it's not level based, so you basically don't know if you're going to be overwhelmed until you go to the mission, and then if I get, you know, completely stumped or destroyed, then I know, okay, load that and go do something else. We're going to try to do this side mission. The ambulance driver lost his wallet back here, so I want to see. I have finished this game, but it was a long time ago. Long enough that, like I said, I don't...
I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
It's been long enough that I don't remember much. So see, they're actually my level right now, so... I'm trying to see if I like this new hatchet that we got at the end of last part. It's slow. Even though it only said it's a little bit slower, it feels a lot slower. Try to line that up, it didn't work. I'm stuck. There we go. Oh, okay. You gonna be like that? All right. I got a little overwhelmed there. Photograph of smiling, loving couple, Milton and Pippa. Oh, okay.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Interesting. Alright. Now, let's kill two birds with one stone here and head into the morgue. We're trying to find, I think, some medication. Or something to make medication in the short term since they're out. No, I know the Boy Scout. Don't get me wrong. I know the Boy Scout routine, especially in this game. It's going to make things more difficult, no doubt. But I care more about the story than my gameplay, and I guess my difficulty. I don't think I'm going to use this hatchet. I'm still not sold on it yet. I think it just swings just a tad bit too slow for me. Didn't seem to be a whole lot of things in here. Level 6, okay, so.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
They shouldn't be able to attack through my ability. That seems a bit unfair. See, I don't know why he can ignore that ability. I don't like this hatchet. We're gonna stick with the machete because that hatch is getting me messed up. I think my first playthrough, I think I went with the claws instead of the spear. I actually like the spear ability because it can hurt more than one at a time, but that wind up sometimes is just ridiculous.
I cannot enter.
And I think it's a little presumptuous to say that Buffy would take Jonathan Reed. I mean, again, I'm playing him in a... Like, I'm effectively making him a weaker vampire. But, like, you could just look at the skill tree and... Again, I'm not all caught up on Buffy or anything, but... Some of the skills in this game, like, for example... Can I even look at the skill tree in here? I guess I can't. Yeah, like, if Jonathan Reed used this ability, I don't really know what Buffy's going to be able to do against that. Like, if you block your target's blood, like... And that's just base Jonathan Reed here. If I played him immorally... Boy, there's... I'll get an ultimate at some point. What? I might need to, yeah, I might have to use the pistol for now. Especially because there's multiple of them.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after me.
See how much better that is than that hatchet? Yeah, I don't need that. Oops. There's not a button for reload, which is slightly annoying. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but oh well. Definitely gonna have to upgrade my stamina. My stamina's come back to bite me. Oh, I'm sure those skulls are not...
It's locked.
Wonderful tasting. Just acquired a new type of offhand and it directly absorbs blood. What? What does it do? Huh. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever really used it. It might not be a bad option if I run pretty low on blood at any point. Oh, he's got a health bar. That's not good. Okay, so he can bring people here? That's not fair. Trying to stun him again. Jonathan, you gotta reload that gun a little bit faster, my boy. Did the There we go.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Yeah, it could have been prettier, but it worked.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Oh, for some new medicine. Regenerate 60 blood points. You know what's funny? I'm hopefully going to use these later, but I don't remember using these a whole lot. Who would you have play Jonathan? That's a great question. Let me look it up real quick. It's actually, I think I have someone in mind. Okay. So there is a movie called The Spirit of Christmas. It's a soppy, romantic movie. But the main guy in it, his name is Thomas. I'm not gonna say his last name. It's hard to pronounce. If you look him up, his first picture and his second picture is straight up Jonathan Reed. In the movie, he basically was cursed to have to relive the day of Christmas. It's kind of, I enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be really, really cheesy. Just look up The Spirit of Christmas. And the main actor, he'd definitely be my Jonathan Reed. I could probably think of more, but he has the same kind of style in that film, and it really made me think, wow, this could be the live action vampire that I never thought of, or that we'll probably never get. Now, we actually are supposed to be getting a TV show. I don't know if it's in the vampire universe. I don't know if it's about Jonathan or just the vampires as a whole. Ooh, hello. So yeah, I put a little thought into if we got a TV show, movie, whatever, about Vampire. I've put a little bit of thought into it. That just cancel out my stun. Y'all see that? Alright. You know what, Jurassic? You just gave me an idea. I'll post a video. I'll try to post a video tomorrow talking about Vampire and if they made a show. And I'll pull up some pictures. So thank you for that idea. I'll have to look those up. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I will definitely look those up. There's probably a bunch of actors I think could probably play him convincingly. I mean, if I couldn't get the actor I wanted from Spirit of Christmas, I mean, I think Jamie Dornan, he's a bigger name, and I think he'd probably be pretty good if he played the role right. He was in a war movie that I really enjoyed. He was pretty good in that. How do you think he would fit in Sunnydale after seeing a few? Do you think he would fit in Sunnydale after seeing a few episodes? Could he? Okay. Again, I'm only like 6 or 7 episodes into Buffy. But I think I said it in part 1. Even Jonathan in his base form, I feel like, would beat any of the vampires we've currently seen. Now, I'm sure we'll see more. I don't know about the Master, but we haven't really seen him do anything. So I don't use him as a comparison. The only thing I said that the Buffy vampires probably have over these vampires is strength. I think they're physically stronger. But I think in just about every other category, powers, speed, versatility, I think these guys got them beat. Yeah, I'm getting through it. I'm enjoying Buffy a lot. I admit, I was watching Buffy and Robotech, and I put Robotech kind of on a back burner because I've just been enjoying Buffy so much. So, I'm trying to keep them in sync. So, if I'm on episode 7 of this, I want to be on episode 7 of the other series. So I need to make medicine for fatigue. Alright, let's go do that.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Well, how do I get water? No, hold up. Let me see. In case I can make more, how many people in this area need the fatigue? 1. Just 2. Can I make 2? Cool. Alrighty. So yeah, the power goes up. Jeez, I don't want to. It's too slow. I want to upgrade this. Oh, I'm upgrading it because that's gonna come in handy. We'll use that. All right. Vampire Diaries is something that I'm going to watch at some point. For sure.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Yeah, I see Dro snuck in here.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Meant to talk to him.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Alright, so he's recovering.
I have to go.
That'll have to do for now.
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time with me.
Right, I'm gonna go give this wallet back to his owner, and then go talk to Dr. Swans. Thought I heard something.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Hey, Zach. Nice to see you.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
See, why can't I sell a lot of the weapons that I'm carrying? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I have a lot of things to sell, and it just doesn't want me to. I don't really want to buy stuff because I don't know what I need. So, we're going to leave it there on that one. Alright. Looks like I got 1,000 that I can level up. Oh, okay. That sounds good, Dro.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a murderer. Tell me how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Renfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay. Let's go talk to Harriet. Let me see something real quick. Much better is this weapon than what I was going to use. Now we're going to use the hacksaw. Alright. Here we go.
The pain. Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here. You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts is a poor sod's vein.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them, and can't keep their legs shut. I see them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
I've never looked up the voice actor himself, but if he looks like the character, then let's get him. Yeah, he could. See? So I'd be down with that too, if we got the real voice actor. So there, you give me two options.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Did I already do this?
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones.
Okay, didn't know if I already talked about that one, because sometimes it does like a light gray. Like, I don't know why this is still popping up. Like, there's something I should know.
Goodbye, Nurse Wilkins. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
I don't know why I always get this weird camera angle when I talk to her.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Either she really doesn't know anything, or that was...
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
That was a short interaction. Trying to play for the good England. Let me refresh that.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I ought to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Yeah, and fun fact, the voice actor of Jonathan Reed, he actually voices another character, Edward Pierce, in another game I really like called Call of Cthulhu. So, fun fact. Well, that's not good.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Yeah? Yeah, I feel like the hacksaw just kind of goes with the whole doctor persona and look. Someone needs help? Okay.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Okay. So, citizen saved. Okay. See if there's anything lootable up here. I probably should have upgraded before I came here, but we'll be alright. I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay. Well. Very curious if I want to... I know I'm going to want to upgrade some stamina, but I want to know if I want to try to get more abilities or just upgrade my health, stamina, and that stuff. I know I want to upgrade that.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
I know I want to upgrade that bite ability because I use that a lot. So to upgrade it to either get more blood or more damage is going to be super helpful later. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Tro. Alright. What is that? Okay.
What sort of creature is this?
Ow. Ow. You know, it'd be better if Jonathan knew how to load a gun quick. Alright, this isn't gonna work. That was risky. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Oh! We'll use a syringe there then. Woo! There we go. That was a ordeal.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
What? Oh. Seriously.
Some of that. For a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Yeah, I would say that was a bit of a stressful fight. There's the cons of not being a bloodthirsty vampire right there. Whitechapel? Loading screen. That ominous loading screen there. I don't know what that sewer beast was. It was very werewolf-like. But yeah, that's what happens when you fight something higher level than you. And you're still using very crappy weapons. And you saw how slow it took Jonathan to reload the revolver, so that's a bummer. And my spirit didn't do as much as I wanted it to. Like I mean, I have no doubt when I upgrade it, it'll be super, you know, overpowered or whatnot. All right. Oh no! No. Nope. 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 No, sir. No, sirree. I need to upgrade before I do that. That close to the hospital? Mm-mm. That would have been bad. That would have ended very, very poorly. My poor level 6 vampire up against level 13 vampire hunters. I don't like those odds. So let's go evolve or upgrade, whichever you want to call it. Everything reset? I gotta go do looting around the hospital. This is that locked chest, right? Oh no.
It's locked,
yeah.
all right.
Common handle part. What do I need for this? Trigger parts. Okay. So a trigger part and a handle part. Both common? Okay. Hopefully I'll remember that when I get back down there. It was a sign you need more murder. Okay. So we need to upgrade some things. So I'm thinking this. No. Yeah, it's probably the amount of blood I get from it. Okay, that should help a bit. Stamina is important right now. Let's get some more health. See, we're getting there. See, look at that. We went all the way up from 6 to 9. 2,000. Ooh. It doesn't even do that much more damage, though. Ooh. I think that'll be better. Since this is the skill that we're going to focus on. Probably should do this. Oof, don't have enough. So. Trying to think of what I want to upgrade. So we'll do this. And I think don't have enough for these. No. Have enough for anything right now. Level 10 to get these ultimate abilities. Okay. We'll increase the capacity. Alright, so we're almost level 9. We're still a little under leveled, but you can see just right there. I did all that for like a little bit of blood. Imagine if you just had no sympathy, what you would be able to accomplish. The dogs. I need to go to the dogs. So some of these places are in serious stable. We're good here. We shouldn't have any issues here. This area shouldn't be affected. This area won't be really affected unless I pick one of these people to feed on, which I'm not going to. And I'll heal him when I get the recipe for it, or the medication I need. I'll give that to him. It'll bump up the health of this district. I need to go to the docks though. Can I like track him? No. Alright, so actually I can go out the other way, but I can loot the hospital if I go this way. Okay.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Yeah, be quiet.
The giant morgue disguised as a hospital.
Whitechapel. Oops. See, this map is not the best. Okay. So the docks. Can I set a marker? There we go. We'll go this way. We're gonna go check out the docks. Or should I finish the blackmail mission first? I don't know. We'll go this way and see what happens. I don't have headache medicine, so. Blackmail? Alright, we will go to blackmail first. Let's deal with the blackmailer. I'm a little bit more powerful. See that little glow? Alright. Let's go. Hopefully they're not level 13. I'll deal with it, but hopefully they're not. That didn't sound good. What? They're level what? Wow. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do with these people. Yeah, stay away. I don't want you anywhere near me. Okay. Is everyone this leveled? If so, I'm gonna have to go to the docks. Do some side stuff. 12 I could probably deal with. Can I stun this guy? Shit. Okay. All right. Dang it. Okay, so I found a hideout. Don't need it. Well, that was not the way I wanted that encounter to go down. My weapon doesn't do any damage right now. That should have went much smoother. I meant to attack as I was falling. It didn't exactly work the way I drew up the plan there. I thought I could go in there maybe because the light was on. Wasn't that much, like it was a whole room they made just for a few pieces of gold. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the mission. Ow. Am I close enough to lock onto him? Well, I'm glad this part was more combat based than part 1. Part 1 just kind of laid the groundwork for the story. I'm sure this one's been a bit more enjoying to watch. Didn't I down someone up here? Oh yeah, I might need to start trying to clip more than one, because I've been just clipping like one part in the game. Yeah, I don't need to go in here yet. Okay. Well, there's no sneaking up on this interaction, so let's get it. He's got a name. Oh, crap. Okay, so don't mess with that guy. I'm trying to line it up where he gets them both. Okay. Oh, nope, nope. I don't have any blood. Oh! Ha! Hello. What is up, Miss Phantom? Ow. All right. Alright, what's up, Miss Phantom? I just seen that. Squad, as always. Alright. Alright.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fella. Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Very, very kind fella, isn't he?
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
People are very friendly, aren't they?
I found the recruiter you were expecting. He's dead, but he carried a note. The Wet Boot Boys have accepted your application.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
Free? You may soon find out that you have simply traded one set of shackles for another.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me. Go worry about someone else. I'm fine and I've a future here.
I tried to help you.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. If she's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Alright, so he's not a very helpful fella.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Migraines? I don't have that right now, so.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben Trey.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just faked me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. Coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
I'm not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
Funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. The woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. Just a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Alright, that's all I got to...
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Will you shut up?
Not me.
My God, you will not be quiet. Jeez, dude. Enough's enough.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
I'm selling a bunch of things. Just don't know what I need. I know where to come to get ingredients. Oh, I didn't even ask about the
Good
nurse.
evening, my dear colleague.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Not getting a whole lot of info.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
I'm sure. Faith is one thing. Where's this blood leading to?
It's locked, all right.
See, it's easy to get sidetracked on some of this stuff. I wanted to finish this mission, but I don't know if that's going to happen now. I'll leave that up to you guys. Either I could try to finish the mission, or I could just cut it off at closest to 2 hours as I can. I hate leaving quests unfinished, but I'll leave that up to you guys. I have no problem playing for longer or less. Well, not less. I have no problem playing my scheduled time, or I could play longer. Because you have to remember with this game, every time I get to a new area, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, no, I'm good. It's just, been over a while now. Yeah, basically. But I could shoot for the 2 hour mark, or I could try to finish the main quest. Again, I love playing this game. I could play this game for as long as you guys wanted to watch. What I was saying is, new areas are obviously going to have... I'm going to have to do the whole talkative thing with everyone. But there's only 4 regions, so... I would only have to do that 4 times, so... I don't have enough to upgrade or anything, so... Some of these load screens, though. Oh, for a minute, I thought it crashed. I was like, "Are you serious?" What do I think of the time period? So 1918 London during a Spanish flu, like, honestly, this whole time period I think is just super intriguing. I think the time period for this game elevates this over some other games. I mean, just that music you can hear in the background when I'm just walking around the dark London streets.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical report says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
don't think there's any other place that I could eavesdrop except there. Must be some way around.
There's nobody here.
I mean, I was hoping you'd open the door, Jonathan, but okay, that works. And it's locked.
It's locked.
I'm stumped. See, this doesn't curve around anywhere. I'm not really sure what to do here. I thought maybe I could eavesdrop from right here, but I guess this is too far away. Yeah, see, this isn't gonna work. Hello. Dang it. Whoa. Huh. Yeah, you can't do anything from up here. I don't think. Oh, he can regenerate. That's not great. Alright, well, let's just fight.
Sir,
oh.
No civilians allowed. This one's mine!
Does he have an assault rifle? Yeah, so that dude in the back was aggravating me, so you just keep doing your thing, bud. Make sure I didn't miss anything from these enemies. No. I don't even know where I'm at. This looks like a place that I need to go into, does it not? See, I don't know. There's no, like, other way around that I know of. I thought maybe there's a side street that I could go down, but no, there's not. I can't just go through here.
I cannot enter.
There's no point in going that way. There's no place for me to do the whole vampire thing up on. Is this where that hideout was that I found? Still don't see how this is not going to help me out, but there was another door. I guess I'll see where that led. That bothers me. I might not be able to finish that mission, but like, I can't think of how I'm gonna get to access him. Nice. Oh boy. This is not going to be fun. Okay. That went a lot better than I thought it was going to. Well, I guess let's see where this door's taking me. You guys ever said, did you want me to end it here in the next few minutes, or did you want me to go to extra 30 minutes? I have no problem doing it. Like I said, I just hate not finishing a mission. Alright, no problem. Let's see. So this, like I said, it just gets me to where I've already been. Figures. Let me get back over to where the mission was supposed to be. And I'll stop it there. That way when we start the next part, which I won't be streaming Saturday, since I'll be in California attending PMC, so I will not be streaming this coming Saturday. I'll make a TikTok of it probably, just to make sure everybody knows. Alright, so I guess this will be a good stopping point here. It's doing an autosave. Well, I hope it's saved. That's one thing I don't like about manual saves. We'll just have to call it there. But that's going to be it for part 2 of my Vampyr 2018 walkthrough / live stream. Thank you, all you guys, for showing up. I love interacting with you guys. I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. I know this part had more action, so hope it was a little bit better to watch. As always, like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're watching it after the fact. Definitely comment, so that way I love interaction. If you want to follow me on TikTok, SgtParson's, that's where I do all my updates, and I make a bunch of content over there too, so if you're interested, then maybe give me a follow over there. So as I said, I won't be streaming Saturday, so my next stream is going to be next Tuesday at 11:45 Central Standard Time. So as always, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys if you're watching it after the fact. I'm always blessed that I get to do this because of you guys. So that is going to be it again for part 2, and that's just going to be me signing off.